The first hole is a par 5 with a slight dogleg to the left. The tee shot here is important because you cannot see the landing area. For the long hitters, a stream comes into play as it crosses the fairway at 300 yards off of the tee. The green is elevated and well bunkered to capture an errant shot. The second hole is one of the most challenging holes on the front nine. An uphill, slight dogleg to the left par 4 that requires the player to negotiate the fairway bunkers, positioned on both the left and right sides of the fairway. The second shot tends to invite players to the left to avoid the green side bunker. However, a miss left will make for a very difficult par save as the green runs away from the player. Par is a great score on this hole. The third hole is the first of 4 par 3s. This green is guarded by a very deep bunker on the left and an old oak tree on the right. The short right-hand bunker creates an illusion that the green is closer than it appears. This green runs faster when putting towards the pond. The fourth hole is a short uphill par 4 leading to a well-guarded green. The player should hit a tee shot on top of the hill as far up as possible while avoiding the fairway bunker on the left. This will leave a short iron into the green with a clear view of the putting surface. Keeping the ball below the hole is a must on this green. The fifth hole is one of the more challenging holes on the front nine. It is a slight downhill dogleg to the left par 4 with a stream and pond located approximately 300 yards from the tee. A long hitter can find the water off the tee here. A successful tee shot will leave an approach shot of 150 to 200 yards to a well-bunkered green, tilted severely from back to front and left to right. A miss left of this green will almost always result in a bogey. The sixth hole is uphill straight away and looks docile but requires a well-placed tee shot to avoid the fairway bunkers on the right and a long enough tee shot to get above the ridge so the player can see the flagstick. This green is guarded on the right side by a deep bunker, and the green tilts from back to front. Keeping the ball below the hole is very important on this green. The seventh hole is a par 3 that yields the most holes in one of the par 3s, but don't take it lightly. The green is difficult to hit with a deep bunker guarding the front left and a bunker located on the right side of the green. A player missing this green to the right will test all of his short game abilities to hit the ball on the green, let alone make par. The eighth hole is a short par 5 that requires a tee shot favoring the left side as the ball will roll to the right with the contour of the fairway. The fairway has a well-placed bunker on the left side that frequently captures a well-struck drive. Hitting this green in 2 is a challenge as the green is small and well guarded by a deep bunker on the right and smaller bunker left of the green. The ninth hole is the longest of the par 4s. The fairway is generous. However, if the ball comes to rest in one of the 2 fairway bunkers, it will be difficult to hit the green in regulation. The green is well bunkered and has 2 different levels. Getting the approach shot on the correct level is critical to escape with a par. The 10th hole requires an accurate tee shot placement in order to get a good look at the flagstick on this uphill dogleg right par 4. A tee shot not long enough will result in a blind second shot to this crowned green. A tee shot too long will run through the fairway into the rough or possibly the trees. Keeping the approach shot below the hole on this green is a must. The 11th hole is the longest and best of the par 3s. If Hillendale had a signature hole, this would be it. The green is guarded by a deep bunker on the left side and difficult bunker on the right. The green slopes from front to back and right to left. The 12th hole is the shortest of the par 4s. A player can hit anything from a driver to a long iron on the tee in order to avoid the trees down the right side and the out of bounds down the left side. The green is long and narrow with bunkers on both sides. The 13th is the shortest of the par 5s but gives many players an opportunity at birdie. The tee shot must negotiate 2 fairway bunkers while avoiding out of bounds on the left. If successful, there will be an opportunity to reach this par 5 and 2. There is a small pond that guards the front of this green along with 3 greenside bunkers. The 14th hole may be the tightest driving hole on the golf course. The hole is straight, and the fairway tilts from left to right, causing the ball to roll into the right tree line if a player is not careful. The second shot is slightly uphill, but there is 150 yards or less into this green. The green is guarded by bunkers on the left and right sides. The 15th hole is the shortest of the par 3s and has one of the largest greens on the golf course. The green has a significant front-to-back elevation change and is guarded by large bunkers on both the left and right sides. The 16th hole is a difficult driving hole as the hole turns slightly to the right, but the fairway tilts slightly downhill and to the left. From the middle of the fairway, there is a good look at this green, but be careful not to leave the approach shot above the flagstick. This green has a significant uphill elevation change while being guarded by a tricky bunker on the right. The 17th hole has a slight dogleg left and a generous fairway, but a long, narrow green. This is one of the flattest greens on the golf course, but gives players the most difficult time when it comes to reading this green correctly. Be careful to avoid the two bunkers on the left side of this green. The 18th hole offers a tree-lined fairway, which makes leaving the ball in the fairway a must in order to negotiate the slight dogleg right and position the second shot for a good angle on the third shot. A well-placed second shot will provide a great opportunity with a short iron to hit this green and a possible birdie. A large green guarded by a deep bunker on the left side and a smaller bunker on the right makes for a challenging birdie attempt.